So now we're looking at part B, question 11. A student substitutes x equals a half into both sides of the approximation shown in part A. So that's this approximation here, in an attempt to find an approximation for root 6. And part B is asking us to give a reason why the student should not use x equals 1/2. So let's have a think about that and refer back to how we rewrote the expression in part A. So this was the expression we were given, or it's this expression, but we rewrote it slightly here. And the form that we could apply our general binomial theorem to is this form here. If we have a look at that, we can see that for the general binomial theorem of 1 plus x to the power of n, this is valid for modulus of x less than 1. What modulus of x less than 1 means is the values of x that we're putting into this, we're substituting into this expression, have to be less than 1, but greater than -1. So then if they're out of this range, then we just can't apply it, or we can't substitute those values of x into this theorem. So looking at what we have here and the expression we were given, well, we can see here we have 1 minus x. So we're fine with our 1 minus x here. We could substitute in x equals a half. However, for this part, for 1 plus 4x to the power of half, we'll say that this is only valid for values of x, modulus of x, less than a quarter. So because of that, this restricts our values of x more than this term. So that means our values of x, our only allowed substituted values of x, must be between a quarter and minus a quarter. And so x equals a half is out of range. And that's why we should not use x equals a half. So I can also write it up here. Our allowed values of x. You can say modulus of x has to be less than a quarter, or x has to be between a quarter and minus a quarter. Therefore, x equals a half is not a valid substitution.